Christmas in July, which starts tomorrow. Are you guys ready? Because the Riddlers were warning of that day. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having amazing. XRPs around $3.19. I think we will see some type of ranging until the next higher, guys. But I do believe that $3 is the bottom, basically, in my humble opinion, not financial advice. Now, we're into the fun part. Now, guys, we're to the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now, this is called White Interesting 724. A sea of red. That just occurred with cryptos, right? A little sting. Now, Mr. Pool for tomorrow, guys. There's a bunch of connections for tomorrow. Not only that, it gets quite exciting after some doom tweets, perhaps, from Mr. Pool. Are you ready? 725. Tomorrow's dates, guys. Seems a little bit cloudy, or shall we say stormy, right? Looks dark, like the apocalypse. Then we got here, buckle up, right? This is all for tomorrow's dates, guys. Mr. Pool is very active. I mean, he's no longer here, supposedly. He's been super quiet, but 725 transformation almost 100% complete, huh? The decoupling of XRP. Wow, he literally told us to buckle up, guys. That's insane. Evacuation route. Wow. Emergency preparedness checklist. Emergency. That's funny how the Bitcoin whale got activated today as well, right? Another Bitcoin whale. I wonder what appears. I do feel like there's a black swan swimming about, right? That's not in view right now, but he's going to strike out of nowhere suddenly, guys. Okay. Now, what's funny is about tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually pretty much an exciting date. I think Mr. Pool tweets we're pointing to the coming months, not tomorrow, guys. Right? Seems super stormy. For tomorrow, though, Christmas in July. Look at this. In what calendar July is considered the 12th month? July is considered the 12th month in the revised Julian calendar in parts of North Africa, particularly among these people, guys. Okay, so that's fascinating. You know why? Check this out. From Susan Wood. Christmas in July. Read all of this. Add a post from Fojak page also. Okay. The bear himself pointed to tomorrow's date. Literally, he actually stated it, guys. July 25th is day out of time, carousel day, and we're going to tie it all together here. So it's going to be pretty interesting. Please like this video. Now let's go. The day out of time. But what do the Mayans have to say about July 25th? Well, the answer is many things. According to this culture, July 25th was a very important day, probably the most relevant on their entire calendar. According to the Mayan tradition, every year, the July 25th is the last day of the galactic year in the Mayan galactic calendar. Pause. Now, you guys see how there are like 500 different calendars? Like, I can't even keep up, guys, right? There's just too many different calendars and too many different things happening here. The question is, what do they use? The Riddlers, right? Supposedly there was owl time as well, guys. So much stuff. I don't know, but they counted 13 moons of 28 days in 1 year, equal to 364 days. The extra day, the 365 day, is July 25th, the day out of time. Okay, it's the final day of the Mayan calendar. The eve of the Mayan New Year dawns on July 26th. This is a very special date because the Mayan regarded this day as a spiritual mark to start the evolutionary process of humanity. It is considered a moment of great energetic intensity in which the beings of light to work to align us with the harmony of the universe on its various dimensions of time and space. Wow, okay. Now check this out, guys. Tomorrow, July 25th, Carousel Day. Happy Carousel Day. Same drop as Mr. Pool, right? The unicorns. Let's see here. July 25th, first quarter moon as well, right? Oh wow, that looks like the bear hats, guys, right? The 3 different moons from the bear.
And Hunter, I mean, really, for Republicans, Christmas is coming every day. I mean, there are new presents coming down. You can't quite imagine.
Look at that. Christmas is coming every day, guys, right? That's why the bear was possibly celebrating Christmas during summer. As you guys can see by Santa handing out presents soon, right? During summer. And side note, this was a Christmas scene, by the way, right? With the presents under the tree. On the right side of the scene, of the image, we see these coins being recycled or heading to the fire, right? Perhaps dying. Bitcoin and ETH going down the rabbit hole. Jim Cramer, he wants to own Bitcoin and ETH for his kids. A little strange if you ask me. Not only that though, because happy carousel day, give him hell, Johnny Deaton, right? From Bearable Guy 123, talking about tomorrow as well. Why? Tomorrow is carousel day, right? July 25th. He literally pointed to this day, guys, where everything goes round and round and round, right? 589 as well. So then we got a day of no time, right? Tomorrow, July 25th, is called the day out of time. Listen to this, guys.
Every year that doesn't belong. There's one day every year that doesn't belong to time. No past, no future, just July 25th. The day out of time, the Mayans marked it as sacred. The original Tzolk'in calendar was 260 days, but the solar year has 365. To stay aligned with cosmic cycles, they left one day out, a portal, a reset, a day outside the matrix. But what most people don't know is that Atlantis used the same system, different language, same math. The Atlanteans tracked time using sacred geometry and harmonic resonance. They understood that July 25th wasn't just a day of rest. It was a cosmic mirror, a still point where the veil between timelines thinned. In the mystery schools of Thoth, this was the day initiates were tested to remember who they were before time began. But it didn't end with Atlantis. When the Maya emerged thousands of years later, they inherited fragments of that knowledge. That's why the Dreamspell calendar brought it back, calling July 25th the day to celebrate time as art, not as control, but modern scientists dismiss it. The Schumann resonance often spikes this week. People feel it in the nervous system, the dreams, the electricity in the air, because it's real, it's ancient, and it's returning. This July 25th, 2025 marks the end of a 52-year fractal cycle, what some call a galactic synchronization window. So if you've been feeling like something is coming, you're not crazy. You're remembering Atlantis never died, it just went silent, waiting for those who would feel the call when time stands still. Follow for more ancient history and the unexplained.
Okay, so basically tomorrow is the day out of time, guys, right? 13-month calendar, 13 moons, months of 28 days, 364 days plus 1 day of reset or rest and reset. Mayans, veil between timelines, then a portal, a day outside the matrix. When time stands still, right? You know when time stands still? Well, from the bear himself, time, it's not ticking at all, right? If you guys notice this picture, there's no hands, right? It's like frozen. Time, that is. Odd, right? Hello, friends. These last 1 to 3 days have been phenomenal. The bear sends you all a big bear hug and much love. The best is yet to come. 22, and this is prosperity as well, right? So what are we thinking here, guys? Very fascinating stuff. July 25th is a day out of time, a day of forgiveness, art, and reflection outside of linear time, right? July 26th is when the star Sirius rises in conjunction with the sun, in alignment ancient Mayans and Egyptians revered. Wait, Sirius. In the Sirius calendar, I've marked 2 important dates, a moment of great energy and potential for transformation. The first 777th day out of time, the day of the reset, and other planetary alignments, along with the full moon. Right, the window for buying cheap XRP is about to close. There it is, guys. There it is. Possibly, right? It does seem like time is about to move quicker as well. So, guess what happened today, though? Well, the SEC had a closed meeting. A Sunshine Act notice. It was private as well, right? They have one of these supposedly every week or something like that, guys, right? A lot. My thing here is, well, are they going to bring some sort of news? You know what will be so crazy if they concluded the case tomorrow? But will they? Who knows? Tomorrow is Christmas in July, though. $50 before you know it. Mr. Poole, once upon a time, like this tweet from Cryptomaniac, $50 before you know it. That's how XRP will moon, guys, right? I know XRP is floating around, going up and down, whatever the case may be, right? It had some spikes up, down like this, guys, right? But XRP hasn't really exploded or mooned, right? Quote unquote moon. The Riddlers always told us that XRP will not move like this. It will not go up gradually, though it kind of is right now, right? Technically, I guess XRP kind of exploded here, it exploded here, right? XRP interestingly, never goes like this, right? That's what Bitcoin does. XRP moves explosively, but the Riddler told us XRP will suddenly moon, right? So the meaning of this channel is basically to find when that moon date is. I have no clue, but there's obviously a set moon date, right? Someone obviously came across it. Either he's not telling or telling the world. I mean, if you knew about the moon date, would you really tell everyone? Would that even change their plans then? If they did, if somebody told us the moon date, right? So many questions. Flicking the switch vibes, got goosebumps. Justin, Starlink is currently facing a global outage. Wow. Wait, Starlink has outages? Really? That's interesting. Outage, huh? A global outage. Wow. It's literally down. Maybe flip that switch. Tomorrow is the day. Now, David Short just posted a story finally about his encounter with Ozzy Osbourne, right? And it's a full-length story basically. Look at this, guys. So I'm not gonna read any of this stuff. I may have to read it myself first because I didn't get the chance to read it. And we're going to try to maybe perhaps decode a few things. Okay. If there is any decoding to do. But there always is, because the greatest minds in history, which David Short has a great mind, hit truth in riddles, not opinion, but fact. Look at this, right? This is how I know the riddlers are actually here for a purpose, guys.
Did you know that Edgar Allan Poe, Aristotle, Homer, Sophocles, Socrates, Plato, Cervantes, Goethe, Descartes, Aesop, Galileo, J.R.R. Tolkien, Emily Dickinson, Friedrich Nietzsche, Lewis Carroll, Francis Bacon, Nostradamus, Julius Caesar, Alexander the Great, Zarathustra, Lao Tzu, Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, T.S. Eliot, William Blake, Heraclitus, Pythagoras?
Wow, it seems like all like ancient characters of the past, right? Not only that, but what we learn in history, and not only that, what do they all have in common?
Confucius, King Solomon, Buddha, Leonardo da Vinci, Shakespeare, the Prophet Muhammad, the Prophet Ezekiel, the Prophet Daniel, John the Baptist, and even Jesus all wrote, spoke, or decoded riddles? Nietzsche believed riddles were a necessary form of truth-telling in a world that rejected truth outright, and said those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. Kind of like how those joyfully decoding riddles are seen as insane by those who can't see the meaning.
Exactly. Wow, very beautiful. It's like we're the fools, right? Or at least society, how society perceives us. Or the outside circle, how they perceive us is, oh, look at those people. Those people are fools, right? But remember, the fool is the highest card in a tarot deck, guys. So very fascinating observations here, or it's quite thought provoking.
Aristotle considered riddles a mark of higher thinking and wrote, "Astonishment is and was from the beginning what led men to philosophize. They felt a yearning to the solution of riddles." Plato recognized the important function that riddles can play in showing what cannot literally be said about ultimate truths, and used allegorical stories to challenge readers to decode symbolic language to reach enlightenment. Galileo used riddles to protect dangerous truths in an age where truth could be punished. He let fictional characters debate reality and even encoded discoveries in anagrams. He described the universe as a book written in mathematical symbols, open to all but understood by few. Pythagoras, one of the most famous mathematicians of all time, taught in riddles. His cryptic sayings, known as symbola, were short, strange commandments that, to outsiders, sounded absurd, but to initiates of his mystery schools were encrypted teachings packed with meaning. Isaac Newton, the man who formulated the laws of motion and gravitation, was literally a researcher decoder. In secret, he pored over alchemical texts and biblical prophecies, searching for the hidden architecture of reality, believing the universe was written in symbols, divine, mathematical, and veiled, and that science was the sacred act of decoding it. Nikola Tesla riddled constantly, cloaking his deepest insights in...
I mean, it seems like all these people, literally everyone, guys, right? Ezekiel, I mean, this is crazy. All these books, they all have a common thing here, which is riddles, right? And what's funny is there's only one community that has riddlers, which is the XRP community. So if you guys haven't noticed, yeah, maybe you should, which means XRP is truly the chosen one, right? Interesting. So the fountain for today's video, where are the damn horses, right? When are we going to go to the promised land? Hopefully we get another hint from the riddlers here soon. Hopefully they wake up, not financial advice. Maybe we should too. But anyways, that's all. See ya. Prepare for tomorrow.